Good morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Welcome to Keep Going. Sorry, I'm still sleepy. I've been up for a few hours, but I'm still sleeping. Welcome to Keep Going. So what we're going to work on is some bands sitting on a chair. So if you have bands, grab them. If you have a little ball, grab that. If you have a variety of bands, grab a couple, because you're going to want to possibly use a few on the legs compared to the arms. And please, as always, leave me a quick message or even a dot or something so that I know that you are here. So as far as people joining, I can only tell that you joined, but as soon as I close it, it's all gone. And I can't tell if you just joined and then left or what the deal is. So let me know what your needs are. Okay, so grab yourself a band, a chair, and a little ball if you have it. If you don't have it, grab yourself a cushion or something like that. And okay. So let's start with warming up because this is the first class. So let's get those ankles going around and around. See if I can find us here. Go the other direction. No. Okay, there we are. Let's see. Okay, up and down. Yeah, I can see that. Other direction. Turn the volume off here. I can see that Karen's with us, Jackie, Kathy, and Sue. Okay. And then a little bit of side to side. I keep saying I'm going to change the chair because I can barely touch the ground, but I haven't. It's convenient for this one. So if you can swing. If not, just slide those feet. Okay. Drop those knees down. Let those hips move a little bit. And in and out a little bit. Sitting tall, reach. And then let's warm the shoulders up. So start with the swing. And then in and out. And some rotations. I haven't been able to work out through this whole concussion, so it's like been 3 weeks. And that boot camp yesterday, I'm already starting to feel some muscles that I haven't been using. So by tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty sore, I think. It's amazing how it doesn't take long for your body to decondition itself. Okay, so a little bit of rotating with those shoulders. So I designed this class. Most of you are my boot campers that are popping on so far that I can see. Some are, some are from the water class, some are from the Move and Lose It. If you've never come to this class, I designed it for people who couldn't get up and down off the ground. So the beauty is you get to sit in a chair the whole time. The downside is you need some good strong bands. I'm going to use my green today, but normally I use a dark blue one. So it's about the resistance of your band. So the harder you want to work, the more bands you want to have. So if you don't have extra bands, a dark band, literally get all the bands you have together, okay, and just use them. Just use them all together in one movement, and then you will get a good workout. I've said before, I have a band that's 100 pounds downstairs. Don't use it very often. Okay, let's start with just bringing that band underneath your foot. Okay, if you have a really long band, this is how I cut mine. You can double this up if you need to. If you don't have a long band, I don't know, tie them together. We got to do what we got to do here, guys. Okay, hook your band around the foot. We're going to start with the hip flexor right in here. So bring your foot up like you are gonna step or slam on a brake and slam on that brake, okay? Up, slam on that brake. I think I should be wise today and go single, give myself a rest for tomorrow. Step on the brake. Okay, flip to the other side. The best way, if you've never done this, guys, is to put the other foot in the band and then go over, okay? Push. Hey, Faye, Joe, Helene, who else do we got here? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so you guys have probably done around 12. Flip it back. Okay, we're gonna slow it down this time. So bring it up with a little bit of power and then slowly go down. I learned in my boot camp yesterday, I don't count worth poop. I'm like, that's 12, is actually 13 most of the time. Up, down slowly. And I still have some remnants of the concussion because I say the wrong words a lot. Like a lot. I'm going to start going, hey, contest to see how many times I screw up my words. That's okay. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Up, real slow. Really make that hip flexor work. Make sure your back feels okay, guys. It's probably because I'm talking and have a hard time keeping track of counting. In my brain, that's 9. Could be wrong. Doesn't matter. And let's do one more. Up, slowly come down, okay? You could come right down to the ground. I can't just because I'm too short for this chair, okay? Flip sides. Okay, so you could be resting right on the ground. You don't have to hold it up. If you want to hold it up, it's a bit more of a challenge. Up, slowly down. So put some music on, guys. Halfway there. Two more. Okay, give those a break. Turn on your chair for a few seconds. Push that back. Open up that hip flexor that we just contracted quite nicely. And then we'll continue on with the front of the legs a little bit more. And flip the other sides. If you're in the middle of a good stretch, hold it. You don't have to come out of it too early. I'm gonna have to ignore that. She probably forgets that I'm teaching. It's just my oldest, Larissa. Okay, come back. Without the band, we're gonna lift those legs. You're gonna grab onto your ball or a cushion or anything you want for this, or you can just use your arms. I can't talk right now. Go away. Okay, right leg, up, down. So you're not kicking, no momentum. Lift, shorten that muscle, and down. She's probably gonna keep calling, and down. And down. Got it. Okay, hold it there for a second. Grab onto your ball, push your ball out and in, out and in. When you do that, I want you to think about that shoulder blade here. Okay, retract. So retract back, squeeze that shoulder blade down towards the spine, and then push out and reach without your body turning. So that's protract. Okay, so retract and protract while you're holding that leg up. Warm up those shoulders a little bit more. Now we're going to add a squeeze. So at the end right here, squeeze the ball or whatever you're holding on to. Come back. If you don't have it, I want you to go fist, fingers, fist, fingers. Okay. Good. Now we're going to take that leg down, up, down, up. You got it. Make sure your back feels happy. You're going to bring that other arm out to the side, and you're going to start pumping that arm. Pump, lift, pump, lift. Hey, Kathy. Hold that leg out. Keep going. Okay. Bring that down. Let's bring the other leg up. Okay. If you feel your knees not warmed up, crackle pop. You can go a couple times. Okay, when you're ready, hold it up there. Nice and tight right here, nice and straight back. Okay, grab onto whatever you're holding, and we're not going to squeeze it first. We're just going to go in and out, warming up the shoulder. Okay, we're going to add a squeeze to the end. Really feel those fingers, feel that forearm. Of course, feel the shoulder. Okay. This one, you're going to feel more the front of the shoulder. And arm out. Use your brain here. This one's harder. Oh, start pumping. This is the dementia prevention part of my Keep Going class. My foot's not supposed to pulse, just the arm. This is really good for my concussion because I don't have it anymore. Anybody else going crazy right now with this? This side is really difficult. Okay, let's start bringing that leg up and out, up and out, up and out. And hold it. Okay, give that a rest. Put that ball in the middle of your legs. Grab onto your band. I am just going to make a quick message here. This is the beauty of being live. I'll just let her know that I am with you guys. Okay. Band right here, ball right here, or cushion. Or if you have nothing, don't worry about this for now. Sitting up straight, band out in front, okay? You're going to start with a squeeze of the ball and a release. Squeeze of the ball and release. Okay, and then we're going to add the pull. So as you squeeze, you pull straight and release. Pull. There we go. Back of the shoulders. If it's activating your neck in a negative way at all, get rid of the band. You should be feeling it. Get rid of the arms. Keep doing the legs. So squeeze, nice and tight. I really want you to feel those inner thighs. So really squeeze. Okay, so use your breath. When you have to squeeze something and hold it, you really want to use your breath so you don't increase your blood pressure. We call those isometrics when you're held right there. Okay, and it can really cause some issues in blood pressure if you don't breathe. So there you go. Okay, now what you're going to do, okay, hopefully you all have a ball. You can see this works best. Squeeze, okay, hold that squeeze, and then try to lift that leg. Now the toes are going to want to go in. You're not going to allow that and come back down. Lift. So really work on keeping that foot straight. Okay, you're going to feel the top of your leg and the middle of your leg together now. Hold that squeeze. Don't let go of the squeeze. Okay, so naturally you have tension created in your body now. So that lift that we did is even harder. Couple more. Okay, switch sides. So keep the squeeze. Don't let go of that squeeze. Keep those feet straight. You got it. Really shorten right here. Really feel that tension in that quad. Perfect. Give your lower body a rest for a second. Take your ball, your cushion, wherever you got going. Okay. Just like a bowling ball. So this grip. Okay. You're going to swing it. Just relaxed. A nice relaxed swing for now. Okay. You're going to swing. Tap your other shoulder. Tap your other shoulder. Good. Turn it into a swing, squeezed the whole time. So squeeze that swing. You're going to feel your bicep muscles into your forearms and into your hands. So the same thing we did before. This time we've got a really good tight grip on it. Okay. And tap. And switch arms. Start with an easy swing. No real grip. Just don't let go of it. And tap. No grip. This is a good opportunity for those of you that do boot camps every single day to realize that you shouldn't be using your muscles one more time and then grip. In a boot camp format exercise daily, you need to have them rest. So the days in between, you need to do a little bit easier movements. Active recovery, we call it. Nice and tight squeeze there. And tap with the squeeze. Three more. Okay, perfect. You're going to grab onto that band. You're going to hook it underneath your thighs. You can double it up if you need to. I'm going to double it. It's not quite long enough to go all the way around. Okay, sitting up straight. feet 2 inches apart. Drop your knees. If you can't feel it, come to the edge of your chair. Okay, drop your knees. Drop your knees. Sit up straight. The tighter your band, the more you get out of these. Okay, so I'm not counting. I'm just going to keep pumping. If you need any equipment, let me know right after this. I phoned Catherine last night, and they'll likely be shutting down soon. Their stock is getting really low because everybody is buying stuff because they know that we're going to be in home for a few months. So I'm going to get whatever I can get from her. But yeah, please let me know because obviously they're a non-essential, and I'm expecting that in the next week or two, if not earlier, the non-essential businesses will be closed. Okay, let's go a little wider. So do not decrease your tension. A little wider, keep pumping. And I will be locked up in my house for a while. My nephrologist office phoned yesterday to just warn me to be very careful because obviously with my kidney failure, I'm a little bit in the higher risk group, which all that means is I'm not going to catch it any easier necessarily, but if I catch it, I'm at risk to be one of the people that is in trouble. So I am distancing myself even from my son in my house a bit. So we've got this whole routine going and outwards. He stays downstairs most of the time. He's got his own kitchen area. If one of us goes in the kitchen, we wipe down everything. It seems a little crazy and insane, but it is what it is. Rather be safe than sorry. Okay, push. You should be feeling those hip muscles. If you have enough tension on that band, I'm honestly not feeling much because I don't have enough tension because I'm used to using a blue band. So that's where you grab those. I should be grabbing a bunch of them. Grab a bunch of bands, wrap them around, do whatever you have to. Really feel those hip muscles as you push out. If they're burning, happy, happy. Okay, so you're just going to hold it there. Relax the rest of your body. Just feel that tension that you've created in your glutes medius, those hip muscles. Make sure that tension is not throughout your rest of your body and just hold it. Go to your happy place. If it's screaming fire, burning, awesome. That's what I want. Okay, and we're going to pump 20 little pumps. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15. Beautiful. Slowly release that. Okay. If you do not feel these, it's a band issue. Get yourself some tighter bands. If you still need some, let me know. Okay, before it's too late for me to order. Okay, let's hook the band around the bottom of your foot and do some rows, some pulling. Okay. So when you're around the foot, if this is your first time using a band this way as opposed to the way we row in boot camp, you've got to be careful because what do I got going on? The tendency when you're down here is to pull upward like this and let those shoulders come up. I don't want that. I want you to think about tracing a line from your knee to your hip or from your knee to the top of your hip. Okay, so squeeze the shoulder blades and come back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. This one is not about how tight your band is. It's about how tight you squeeze and that you don't think about pulling through the arm. You think about starting the motion through your back. Okay. Get those shoulder blades to squeeze. If your band's too loose, you're going to find that your shoulders want to go way behind your body. Okay. So just tighten up on your band. Don't pop your chest. So Okay, leave it on that foot, come down. The one in the middle, I want you to put the band in your palm with your palm facing upwards. Okay, the one in the back, I want your back of your hand to face forward. So you're going to do, I'm just going to step on this a little bit more secure, bicep curl here. Okay, and then you're going to do a tricep kick back here. So adjust your band so that you get some nice tension. So for me, my triceps are stronger. I'm going to go way down here to do the pull here. Okay, so we're going to start, now that we're all in that position, start with your bicep here. So curl up towards your shoulder, not up towards the ceiling, to your shoulder. There we go. Take a rest with that one. Push back here. Push. Two more. That arm has to be straight. We're going to go back to these. Two more. And here. Two more. Good. You're going to come up here halfway and hold that. Okay. So you want to be about 90 degrees. Everybody has what's called the sticking point. And basically what happens, you hold while I'm talking, yes. What happens with that is when you lift something heavy, it's that part that's the hardest. So I want you to find that part that's the hardest. We're holding that and we're going to pump with this one. Okay. So push back. You got it. 20. Hold that tricep one. Bring this guy down slowly. Hold that tricep. Okay. Keep that arm. My long nails that I can't cut are getting in the way these days. Keep that arm nice and straight. Again, if you're not feeling this, you need to double up on your bounds. Feel that tension in the back of your arm and 20 little pulses. So 1, 2, 3. Good, perfect. Come out of that. Okay. We're going to switch sides. We're going to do another set of rows today, an extra set of rows. Okay, so sitting up tall, find your resistance, pull. It's going to be a little more awkward on one side. Keep those shoulders down. Perfect. Flip that middle upwards, other one backwards. Okay, start with here. Two more. Relax that one, push this one back. Two more. Good. Another set. Two. Push back. Hold this one, find that spot, push back. 2 more. Good. Let this guy go. Hold that one there straight. Okay, feel that tension. Feel the shoulder relaxing, just that little bit of tension in the back of your arm. If you have enough resistance, and we're going to pump 20 times. Good. Slowly release that. Wonderful. Okay. Your ball or the floor, if you don't have a ball. If you have the ball, come up here. If that bothers your hip in here, I want you using the floor. Okay. So if you're using the floor, you're just going to swing against the floor a little bit. Okay. Warming up the back of the hamstring. Everything else is doing its job too, but the back of the hamstring is our focus. If you're on the ball, just in and out nice and slow. Okay, we should be ready. So you're going to push out, heel onto the outer edge of the ball so you have some room to go. And you're going to push down really hard, roll it back so that you're onto your feet and you've almost touched your chair if possible. Okay. If you're on the floor, you're putting your foot down and dragging it to you. Okay. So I want you feeling that back of the knee to the bum, your hamstring. Sit up nice and straight, pull. Start on the edge of the ball. That gives you your distance. Pull. Really push, really feel that hamstring. Two more. Okay. Other side. Start with a little back and forth, nice and gentle. Okay. Find your spot, push down and drag. Right to the end, even push into those toes at the end. Get that whole hamstring. It's going to start behind the knees, work towards the bum. Feel that hamstring. Two more. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. We are going to work our bum in a seated position today. So basically, squeeze your cheeks. Okay, squeeze that bum, raise yourself up a little tiny bit and hold that. Let the rest of your body relax. Excuse me. It should only be your bum. And release it. Squeeze it, hold it, and release. Release. The harder you can get those muscles to squeeze without the rest of your body tightening up, the better it is. Really, really tight. Okay. One more. Hold it there. Just hold it. Relax everything else. Don't be holding your breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You should start to feel it really tighten up. If you start to feel it heading down your hamstrings, then it's time to give it a rest. And the reason it's heading down your hamstrings is your glute muscles are saying, we need help, we need help. Okay, so then it would be time to rest. And mine is just starting to go down my hamstrings a little bit. So release. Okay, good. Wiggle that around. Loosen her up again. We only have a couple more muscles, so we're gonna work the chest. Flip around like you're wearing a towel. Okay, so you wanna come here, nice and tight, or double up your band, okay? And come around, backward. Okay, nice and tight if you can. Okay, so you want to, nails, holy crap. Push out nice and tight, okay? So we're gonna start with both arms, and then we're gonna single arm for a while. Okay, I'm gonna go single here, and push, come back, breathe. I want you really using these muscles, not the shoulder area. So push together, come back. Push together, come back. Single, right, back, left, back, right, back, left, back. Don't let your body twist. Use your core to keep yourself stationary. Together, push, back. You got it. Singles. Together, out, slow, 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 slow it down. There we go. Push out, slowly, slowly, slowly bring it back. Really feel those chests, okay? Chests, pecs, out, open. If there's too much on your shoulders, go back to the other. Right here, okay? Now it's not going to be straight out, right about here. Squeeze your chest. Squeeze, 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 squeeze your chest. Good. Come back. Okay. You should have felt that nice and deep in the chest muscles. Okay, let's try it again. Push out. Open. Good. Right there, think about squeezing, squeezing really hard. Okay, you create the resistance there. Come back. We're going to do that one more time. You really have to focus on you imagining that you're squeezing something really solid and you're really squeezing hard. Okay, so come out, open, right there. Imagine that thing that you're going to squeeze and really squeeze it tight with your chest muscles. Right there, hold that. Feel your chest muscles? Good. Come back. Wonderful. Okay, you're going to sit at the edge of your chair. Nice and tall, like a football player. If you have the ball, put it in the middle. If you don't have the ball, just imagine that it's there. Okay, you're going to come down straight, and when you pick it up, exhale. Bring it back down, come up. Other side, down, down. I'm going to actually do it this way instead. So I'm down there. Down, switch, up. Down, switch, up. Okay. Your back is staying straight. You're breathing so that your core is doing the work. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. That breath is really important. Shrink wrap your stomach every time. If you're not feeling your core, you're not quite doing it right. It's about that breath, creating tension in here. Good. Put that down. Sit up straight. Take your fingers, dig them in. Okay, dig them right against your obliques, right in there. So if your belly button's here, go about 5-6 inches out. Even if you put your thumb on the seams line here and dig, you're gonna find them. Okay, you got them? Exhale forcefully. Feel what they did? Keep going. See if you can keep going. You can breathe in, but you can't let go of your obliques. Okay, so you can't like that. Okay, keep going. Once they stop contracting any harder, you're almost out of breath, relax. If you feel dizzy, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Okay, we're going to try that again. Dig in, find that muscle, exhale. Tighten as you exhale. Do some more. Feel those get rock solid. And release. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we have hit every single muscle on our body in some way. Okay, so if you need to stretch out a little bit, stretch out. I'm going to start the Move It or Lose It class. Let's see what time it is. In 15 minutes, and that'll last about an hour. And then after that, what I'm going to do is do a watch party, and I'm personally going to do Ashley's stretching class today. It's going to be mostly on the floor. She might have some standing up stuff, so do what you can. Okay, I don't know what that says. I'll read it later down. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to do a watch party. So if you've never done a watch party, basically if you watch my page around then, it'll literally say watch party. Okay, if you want me to put it on and add you to the watch party, I can do that. Send me a quick message saying, yeah, I want to join the watch party. And what I'll do is when I go on, I'll actually send you an invite, and it'll say, Joanne invited you to a watch party. Okay, and then we'll all do that stretching together if you want to. If you don't want to do it now, then you can always go onto her page and do it later. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. If you haven't figured out how to get to the YouTube page with all of these workouts on it, let me know. I'm leaving them on Facebook probably for a week or so at a time, and then I'm going to take them off the Facebook and onto the YouTube page, because otherwise you're not going to find anything. Okay, you're going to be scrolling and not knowing what you're looking for. On the YouTube page, you can go onto it. You go over to playlists, so you'll see a whole bunch of workouts. You go over to playlists and you click that, and it'll say beginner boot camps. You can look at those. It'll say keep going, look at those, whatever the classes might be. Okay, so if you're not joining me later, stretch yourself out a little bit. If you are joining me later, I'll see you then. Have some water, and either way, take care, guys, and we'll see you when I see you.